guys, Mary Kopp here, your Las Vegas realtor. Today I'd like to talk about quick fixes versus big fixes on a property that you're considering purchasing. So let's run down the list of some of the quick fixes that you would have. Let's say you go into a home and you see, if you can see beyond the clutter, they may have too much furnishings, too many personal photos, artwork all over the place, all kinds of paperwork scattered around the home, and it's a disaster. You really need to be able to see behind all of that, which is not an easy thing to do, but look at the height of the ceilings, look at all that stuff beyond. And if you find that the place just looks like a disaster, don't necessarily rule it off. Of course, you'll have your realtor professional with you, hopefully it's me, that'll help guide you and be able to help you see past that. But that is definitely high on the list, quick fix that sellers should really have the home either staged or presented in such a way that it seems more appealing to the buyers. But you do see that from time to time, so try and look past that if you can, because that is easy. Again, take a look at the main structure of the home and the quality of work that's in there and the shape of the walls and the baseboards, the doors, are there animal teeth marks on the door casings, things like that. And if it does really come down to it's just cluttered and they need to get rid of a lot of the stuff, try and look past that. Okay, another quick fix would be if the home needs some painting. Painting is not that expensive or that difficult, and typically right before you move into the home is a good time to have that done. So it's not going to be as expensive when you have the painters come in to do the ceiling, the walls, the baseboards, the doors. Fresh coat of paint goes a very long way and it's not that expensive. And I've got my vendors, by the way, so I can help you with that. Another quick fix would be the carpeting. You've got carpeting in some of the rooms, you may not like it. Usually the demo involved in getting rid of carpeting and replace it with either luxury vinyl plank, tile, or engineered man-made hardwood flooring is something that you should consider from purchasing a property that you actually in all other ways like. Some of the really big fixes, which are definitely something that should put the brakes on whether you make a purchase or not, the mechanicals of home. How old is that HVAC system, heating, ventilation, air conditioning? Is one of the units replaced? Is the other one older? That usually leads to a system that is not that efficient. So consider the mechanicals. Also the roofing, that's another really big one, you guys. If you are considering purchasing a home that has, even before home inspection is done, within the home that there are multiple spots within the home that have like visible signs of moisture, run, don't walk. And I say that because if you have multiple spots where you're seeing that whole roof probably needs to be replaced. So, and that's going to be a major expense, $20,000 plus. So keep that in mind. Another thing that you don't hear about too much is a home that has solar, but there's either a purchase agreement on it or a lease agreement. Depending on what the amount is, if there's an escalation cost, meaning that every year it could go up by a certain percentage, you really need to look at those figures and see what type of agreement the current seller has on the property in considering whether you should purchase that home knowing that you more than likely will be stuck with that agreement and have to continue on. You can also if it's a bad lease agreement or purchase agreement, maybe the seller will buy it out before you make the purchase or at the purchase. So Again, that's another very big thing that a lot of people don't realize when they're looking at properties. Look at all those pertinent details. Also, check to see, what the water bills are for a property. Are the bills out of line? That could be a sign of leakage. But anything involving the mechanicals of the home, the structure of the home, the roofing, big electrical issues or sewage issues, definitely you need to consider whether this is a purchase you really want to make or not, because homeownership is not cheap, and there will be maintenance that goes into a home over time, especially in older homes. So these are all things to consider. I'd be happy to discuss them with you. If you have any questions at all related to this, I am here to help you. Please give me a call. And most importantly, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be your choice in real estate. Have a great day.